Do you want to give an intro when I start throwing RPG? I'm gonna assume that's a yes. Okay.
Well, since you're doing the timer or anything, it's all your control. You start whenever.
Everything is in my hands.
This is Super Metroid 100% by the OverfiendVIP.
Hopefully.
I'm firing up here.
Might get a little 99%.
That's never gonna happen. So okay.
3, 2,
Hold
1.
on. Okay, you have to give the countdown. You give the countdown because I can't do that.
Okay, alright. 3, 2, 1. Smurf! Alright, so this is Super Metroid 100% with the Overfiend, Mr. Overfiend, Master Overfiend. He's gonna be collecting all the bitch-ass vaginal E-tanks and, you know, half-step and, you know, grappling hooks and stuff of that nature, so it's a good time for me to possibly get a nap in and marathons.
What the heck, RPG?
Banjo-Kazooie is up next on the Speed Gaming. This is Jippy Jump coming up. It's a fucking...
Bounce up fly, you should be a club favorite. We have Dr. coming in right now to operate on this game.
Fucking Pooh Bear.
Pooh Bear. He's gonna be commentating all the other runs except for mine during my run.
Yeah, Fiesel's crinkling into it. Oh, thanks here. Pooh Bear is here. I'm doing pretty good, Fiesel. My name is Pooh Bear. And Fiesel's like, alright, sounds good, Pooh Bear. yeah, I'm the Pooh Bear. Shoutouts to Fiesel. Oh, I really appreciate everyone coming together, and a lot of people so interested. And also, I'm gonna get some chips here in a second.
Oh my God. This run's off to a great start.
Peter's like, yeah, you enjoy those chips, Fiesel. You have a good time with that. Yeah, looks like they're getting ready here, and so you better get your chip bag ready there, Fiesel.
This is the Banjo-Kazooie run here, and well.
Construction zone was crisp.
Stivity on commentary here? He is. So this is Banjo-Kazooie. He's going to be playing on the Japanese version. So he's going to do the Furnace Fun glitch here. And, that'll allow him to get his moves and use them on the game. So here my boy Smasher's going to come in.
My name is Smasher, and
So this is Stivity blah blah. Oh, sick climb there, Overfiend. You fucked up right at the end. So right now he's actually setting up the run. He's crinkling into it. He's crackling into it. He's playing on the JP version, what we don't see the English players do, which rolls deeper. And he's got the Furnace Fun. What do you think about that, Stivity Bobo? I don't understand Japanese, so I'll play the English version. You got the world record. 2 hours, 4 minutes, and 20 seconds. Alright, so far this is basically everything you would basically see in an 8% run.
Basically.
And now it's going to shift into him collecting some collectibles. And he'll be storing all those missiles somewhere. I don't know, maybe in Samus's bra or something. I don't know. If it's small. So he'll be jumping in something called doing a flutter here. So not a lot of stuff going on here. He's just collecting the 600 gold pieces outside of Spiral Mountain right before starting this run. So, like right here, he's getting the reserve, or got the reserve, and that's a pretty shallow item, as well as a little missile pack.
I jumped too low.
no.
It's not what I wanted to hear, Overfiend. Could I like transfer Stivy's commentary at the moment over? We'll just have that. So yeah, did a little flutter there, and that flutter, I was able to skip over levels. Now he's going to be entering the jigsaw piece and waiting there.
Void can't hear when RPG is talking.
Well, you better fucking turn your goddamn fucking headphones up then. So, this is Stivity blah blah here. This is Banjo-Kazooie today. You guys can all hear me. I might have to turn my mic up a little bit. So, as you can see there, that fucknut just missed that ground pound, so he's a fucking total scrub. He's doing a different problem. So he's not going to be able to get the termite hill because
This is Banjo-Kazooie.
yeah, so on the Japanese version of Banjo-Kazooie, you actually can't skip the termites, so what you'll be seeing here is you getting the termite. So you need to collect all 5 one of those items. And that is going to have to come back to the Juju area later. I'll just let my boy Smasher take over for a minute.
No!
You'll be able to read here at the end of First Fun. That's why we don't play on Japanese. So this is my boy Stevie Blah Blah. He's gonna be on commentary. Fiesel's gonna be in the back eating chips. Alright, so coming up here is the quick kill, and Overfiend's just gonna get a little bat 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 again. Oh, pop pop.
It's pretty good. Took a little safe though.
You know what I should do is just let the Stivvy blah blah go through the mic here. This is what I should do right here.
What makes this a great speedrun is it's like a lot of little tiny things that add up in every level. Like, for example, when using shock spring pads, that saves like 3/4 of a second, so if you do it 30 times throughout the run, it saves a bunch of time. This route is interesting.
I know I missed that jump.
Oh yeah, he's oh, he saved the notes on the water. Those after he gets something, he gets it. Yeah, oh yeah, he gets it this turn. Is this just the Xbox route too? Could be. I don't know. Probably is the Xbox route.
So what's going on with my run RPG? If you can tell what's going on at all.
You are collecting E-tanks that are pretty vaginal. Isn't that right, Stevie blah blah?
So this is significantly different than your normal route on the American version?
Yep, you don't have to get the termite at all.
Oh, really?
In 1.0, yeah. And he knows what that clip is. That's actually a pretty good thing they found. You can just like clip right through the floor there. You can do the same thing with ground pounds, banjo, but you still have to get the switch jiggy outside of the level, so that's why they still have it.
in the American version, you skip this, or
There's a glitch called slope glitch in the 1.0 version where when your slope reaches flat ground, it actually resets your slide timer. If you're on over a slope for more than a second, slide down, and slope glitch resets. So you can do some funky movement.
I love the banjo music.
The hill there right on top of the entrance and get up to the cave by using slope glitch, but since that doesn't work in this version, you have to use the tournament.
I don't know what I expected, honestly.
It works everywhere else but here. So,
so just in this area. So we will see that move eventually in this run, just not in that particular area.
yeah, he might have used the slope glitch a bit elsewhere, but yeah, in that particular area, I guess the game.
Salut maman.
And then the significance of this room is entering this room has the first row tilde in it, and that means that the wood switch pattern is generated. There's 256 patterns, so it's kind of impossible to like remember everything. There's a furnace fund calculator, which some people use to help them find the most likely answer to the wood switch questions. It's not like it doesn't guarantee.
Come on, Stevie, spit it out.
Sure, there's a 60 versus 40%, but cases of being like half the time getting wrong, half the time getting right. Yeah, if you put in enough like answers, right or wrong, it'll eventually solve it. But
Actually solve it.
it won't give it to you unless you talk to Matilda again. And if you put in like 5 or 6 correct answers, it won't give you solve it. That was. It's rough. Also, about that room is since he has shock spring, he could open clankers at the same time. That saves time skipping or going back to that room. So he also learns flying in the to get the 25 feathers. You really need them for TTC. Now let's see if Blubber cooperates. Blubber is close enough to where the genie spawns, even if it hasn't spawned.
Chat wants to know what you're listening to, RPG.
This is Stevie Blah Blah, doing commentary. So, this 100% Super Metroid run.
Are you watching the English one? Like the Untitled Chapter?
This run's been pretty lucky. I've got super drops constantly. My health is good. Nothing can go wrong from here, RPG.
Girl.
Having beat bomb this level saves a ton of time too. Flying is just so slow. Ladders will win this. What was that? Chest just like opens off really fast. Like close really fast.
Yeah, you can see some frustration with that chest right there.
That part could have sprung us a lot of trouble. Ladders are notorious for people fall. So yeah, he's using a lot of bombs. Obviously, you're not supposed to be able to do that, but he's using it to carry over from this other file. He's able to use it here, save some time getting around quicker. Makes it a little bit more interesting. Some really crazy stuff you can do with beat bombs, but it's a little bit too hard for runs.
Joe's microwave is broken RPG.
Well, you're fucking put in the oven to do something.
Farther down.
Put your Pop Tart in the fucking fucking.
So if you let go of the hazard and water, so you're like getting out of town.
Isn't that right, Stevie? Blah blah.
The game doesn't apply the water physics until that animation is over. So you sink really fast in the water when you do that. You use that to die really fast. You unfortunately failed. You're supposed to fall in front of Nipper's eyes. His text lined up. Just gonna jump into Nipper, kill him a bit faster. Unfortunately, miss the trigger and kill him the normal way.
So, what do you think about this this commentary here? Overfiend? It's pretty good. Yeah.
Goes well with my gameplay, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, he fucking failed the fucking nipple clip. Fuck.
Yeah. I told you that. I wasn't sure.
So anyway, Overfiend's rolling into the Fantoon fight, and I'm pretty sure he uses X Factors because that's how he rolls. So he'll be X Factoring it up.
It's funny because you're wrong, but that's okay. It's funnier if you're wrong.
There.
What'd you expect me to do? Fucking. Is that right, Stevie? Blah blah.
Your setup is good. You went for the safety bomb there. Yeah. Hit the pink Jinjo. It's a lot faster if you do it from farther away, but if you miss it by even a little bit, you can still hit right through the Jinjo or something where you crash on it, and then you have to go all the way back before you get because it's safe. And oh, that's actually back down. Getting those feathers. Yeah, that was a smart idea. That's actually something really interesting, like when, we don't really communicate with the Japanese runners, they don't really communicate with us that much, so there's some strats that they do that we don't really incorporate, and vice versa, so it's really interesting to see that. So now if you get hit and die when you collect this last chili here, you just die with it in your hand and it gives it to you so you don't have to watch the long hand. And you just work back to the entrance of the level, and since we're done, a lot of nature. Oh, that's kind of smart, actually. Wow. Push us away. Yeah, it's a way to hunt back into the corner. Surprised he's not picking up. Yeah, that's good. This is pretty fast. Flankers now. Flankers is it's very different. Well, it's very cycle based. So it's kind of a stressful level. You make like one mistake, you'll miss fast the cycle. It's like all over the level. There's a tooth cycle to make and a bolt cycle, and they both. Well, tooth cycle, if you miss it in like 6 seconds, and the bolt cycle is like 10 seconds. And rough if you miss it. Like, usually, also, if you mess up one cycle, you end up missing another half the time too. Right. So he used slow push right there in order to get to the top of that pipe. That's what we were talking about earlier. Because his shadow barely touched the ground beneath him. He was able to jump on the top without sliding down. So by clinkers, they already have it fixed. That's TT. Anything at peak is found.
Yeah, I think they just saw it in Mumbo's because it was so early on.
Also, he has to worry about the bubbles here. Really fast. You get the extra cycle on the tooth by clever movement down here, bubble. But it's like, if you're there even just a little bit late, like, you can see him spit, but nothing comes out.
I wonder if by the end of this there'll be more banjo commentary than SM commentary.
One part of the level you just can't mess up, otherwise it just all goes haywire.
Something a lot of people don't know is holding R when swimming or flying lets you turn easier, and they don't ever tell you that.
A lot of people don't know that, Overfiend.
As a kid, you probably had trouble with this part, you didn't know that. Because swimming was so... Yeah, they tell you about that.
Bottles are pretty sure those like learn this bottle.
Okay, but you probably forget about that.
Yeah,
nobody remembers it. Nobody remembers it, or like you don't think you used it, and then swimming mechanics like without it, it was so bad.
Yeah. Pretty awful.
I hit second but not first, that's weird.
Got it. So let's see what he gets on the rings. Fastest time, 22.
You can get a 23 if you use talent shot.
It's really hard. It's not worth it to go for it. You can land on that backflip, jump off of it. It's also kind of nice.
Probably be a 19 or a 20. It's gonna be like on the border of 19 and 20.
It's okay to use that. Yeah. If he's gonna do bolt jumps. We got it. Wow.
Woo!
Right. That's a really hard jump, and if you use ground cut at the end there, which you did, you can gain a little extra height with it, and that like grabs you onto the pole. You get that jump, and you can just move it while you can save the cycle. Like that good does. Yeah, right here you can punch backflip, and then you can get that honeycomb and backflip back up without falling down. Oh well, he just like got stuck on that. So looks like he's gonna
Looks like he's
cycle.
I was gonna say he might have missed a couple cycles.
No, I think this was one. No, he made the normal cycle. Because he got the full jump, he just made it. Yeah, because we got like 8 seconds long.
Yeah, they were wondering, Overfiend. They were fucking wondering.
If you're running along the right side here, you just don't get hit by the blades. Simple chat.
I mean, it looks skillful though. I will give it that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, a lot of people are mind blown by it, but it's actually just... Another thing to note about the run is a lot of things are routed so that you can use it in the air or in the water because it skips the dance animation, and that can add up to like a lot of time saved throughout the run. Like 4 seconds for each one. So that's why the route is routed that way. That has the big.
So what's going on in my run, RPG?
You're collecting power bombs and missiles and super missiles and E-tanks and all that good stuff.
These snippets are... The goal is to kill them and make your way to the G before it spawns.
We'll be dropping a Metroid here pretty soon, so...
Watch the animation. Finicky.
So the next
You
city.
did it.
I did it!
Whoa, those eggs were really weird. Yeah, they like how weird. Those, yeah, I think they're like 100 pounds or something. So this part, collect the Jiki in the notes and honeycomb for the ground, and then you just warp back right to the entrance of the level again. It's perfect amount of time. Get everything. Yeah, you have about 3 seconds of leeway for error. Sometimes for newer runners, when they're getting used to the swimming controls, they can die here, but generally this is just an auto-scroller section. Alright, now he's gotta open public roof. He's got a lot of it. Yeah, I think he's been kind of going out of his way to collect extras. Maybe he generally runs low. This level also has a cycle in it with the crocodile. They open their mouths and shoot eggs in them. It's like, it's a cycle, essentially. It's not as touch, which it's a lot, it's not bad, it's a lot shorter. A couple seconds compared to like 10 from Clankers.
Well, that took longer than it should, but at least you got it.
No.
Well, I think at this point, we got a little bit over the half of the E-tanks here, so we drop in with the mid-tro. This is Super Metroid 100%, and also it's actually Banjo-Kazooie 100%, and City Bobo is going to be taking over on commentary for the rest of this. He's going to fire it up there, just like Overfiend finally got that goddamn fucking Shine Spark to fire up, goddamn it.
I know, my taps are off.
So we're holding it down, rolling deep for the Rollin Deep Marathon. You got the Bomberman block coming up. Fresh pocket Bomberman run coming right up after this 100% Super Metroid run, which has actually been going pretty clean as far as hasn't really been any drop frames or any issues really on that end. So I want to say everything's been looking clean here pretty so
Thank you,
far.
RPG.
And I'm not sure what pace Overfiend's on. I don't know what the hell's going on. He's
Like
collecting
120 or something, I guess. I don't know.
and shit that I've never seen before. So yeah. Isn't that right, Stivity Bobo?
Okay, so he did do that. That's a new route change, getting that token there. So, they do keep up on us somehow. not the cycle.
Yeah.
Rolling
A
in.
little scary there at the end, but a little winding path. It really went
Do you want to
Rolling.
commentate?
Yeah, sure.
I get to go side by side with the boy City Bobo, who's been really down.
It takes 2 hits, or every other attack on you takes 2 hits to kill him. So almost entirely for this, all feathers is gotten. Otherwise, it's generally slower getting.
Are you watching Stivity Bobo?
I'm watching Speed Gaming and watching Snake Konami 25-25.
What?
This one here. Second to last fight, it's great.
And City Bobo just happens to be on commentary, and he's like, "Well, this is Friendship is 100%.
Did that right now.
So the JP version is a little bit different from the English version."
Do you use the new router routine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was killing Botchman.
One first skip there. Hit the witch switch and overlap it with the Crocus cutscene. He just barely missed the downtown.
Are you streaming the hitbox? Or
He's on his own Twitch account because Hitbox
Oh.
is one of them, so it should be on Overfiend. That was a pretty good little bot from there, bro.
Yeah, no, here it's way faster than Wings. Just because going out of your way for more health is too much time for these notes. Take like 3 or 4 damage.
I'm actually on an alt. I can whisper to you when I have a chance if you want me to.
nice half you Overfiend.
I tried to salvage it.
Guys, fighting Dragon right now, or going to fight Dragon soon, boy?
Yeah, Dragon's a fun fight. Sometimes. Gonna be killing him with Shine Sparks.
That was pretty decent. I got 2 spike suit bad windows before that fight.
Tip top part, you can actually jump into tip top here and bounce off of it, and it allows you to move your cutscene. So you can get some. Didn't get it. So you can start entering in the turtles, but you just barely missed that first one. These are also random.
Wow, not going for the spike suit after the fight?
You just gotta remember this on the spot.
Come on,
Nah, he's
Overfiend.
being safe.
Yeah, so with
Can
the blue
you
suit,
actually
you
make out what's going on? Because I'm streaming at 300 bit rate because my internet's terrible.
yeah, I can make out what's going on.
Yeah, it looks pretty clean, like I was saying earlier.
Okay.
It looks raw and rugged.
Well, at least there's that. Taps, you're not the greatest today, but it's alright.
You got some bad luck with the turtles too.
So, coming up very soon is a clip to the spring ball. Ordinarily, you need grapple to get to the spring ball, but it's one of the big changes with this route. Nice taps, Overfiend.
Second try is average, unfortunately.
It's interesting you come here before Spring Ball. Do you not like the Spring Ball Aqueduct strat, I'm guessing?
No, it's risky.
Yeah. Yeah, it is quite risky. You can actually soft lock doing it. So. I like how I can just hear Stivity Bobo commentary in the background. Nice an RPG.
No, it's just it only saves like 1.5, and my hands are just like incapable right now of doing it. My main issue is I want to repress jump, but I'm underwater, so it means I space jump again, and that screws everything up. And I just I can't teach myself to do that right now, or like not to do that.
Yeah.
If you lose,
so here's the spring clip. Or actually, it's probably already happened. With my delay. But yeah, you can freeze the enemy and clip through the ceiling there.
Now, since we have,
that was actually pretty good. This is considered a riskier route because
but it's still possible.
If you mess that up, you could end up losing time. A lot of time.
With the method I do, I only lose like 11 seconds, but still, that's basically like PB ending.
Yeah. Do you do the strat with the snail at the end of this? Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, you can get that snail to dig out a little bit of the dirt at the end. It's like a small frame saver.
There's 3 rounds of this minigame. The first round.
And the coolest side of the game.
Red guys, and then
all these small mistakes I can't explain because they're just complicated.
10 seconds. What you're supposed to get. Some people think it's like random when it switches, but it's actually every 10 seconds. So if you like pay attention, timer, you know when it's going to switch and to go for like another color.
Worst Cassius room in my life.
So now you should be doing the plasma room, which is one of my favorite rooms in the game. See if Overfiend kills everything well.
Except for that right wall.
Yeah, that was an adventure in the Cassius room, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Go for what Vile is going for, especially if you don't see that on the screen. Because Vile is programmed to know where they are.
Are you watching a tutorial?
Go where he is.
Is this when Rollin cut Stivity Blah Blah?
He is there. We're at Vile.
Instead talking about random time saves and Banjo. You can save 10 seconds by doing blah blah blah
Okay, the grunny theme.
I have explained it, yeah.
Okay, the sand rooms, I can tell you're at 300 bit rate. Other than that, it's looked fine though.
I hope most of you in the very back of the room at the end of the game have some time. If you're farther away from
You gonna get the double?
about average there.
Oh, you got the double.
You choose always run out.
It's actually pretty hard to do. This like sand physics are really weird there.
Yeah, that's like the only thing I got.
You're just collecting some collectibles last year ago, and I want to definitely
Oh,
Interesting spring ball strat in the gate room.
and it's not that hard to manipulate, but sometimes you can get stuck on that log sitting in the swamp, and
Yeah, the radio was full mistakes, but I mean, good Dragon first try slip, good Belch Moon. And
So-
no happy, but I mean,
Yeah. So some players are switching to getting early PVs and doing Parade's area in one trip, right?
yeah. Well, usually he's like in the log before you
At
get.
least I've seen something about that lately.
yeah,
Yeah, I saw like Zost experimenting.
I was gonna
experimenting with
do
that,
it, but I didn't
I
have enough time to practice it again.
Yeah.
think. Doesn't that only save a few seconds or something?
Depends on the strats you're comparing.
Or like potentially save? Yeah, like the strats for early power bombs are apparently easier or something, or more consistent, at least for Zost, for what he said.
Yeah, I know the optimally if you get them late, there's like a really hard speedball strat that would be the optimal way to do it when you're leaving the area.
Change out since you have a family.
But early would also mean you have to climb Red Tower with no items, which I guess Zost is probably really comfortable with from running any percent and 14% categories.
He thinks it's saving him time, so he does it. I mean, it's that simple. It makes your
Yeah.
early game a bit harder, which is why I didn't do it in this run. But it depends what you're comparing against. It can be faster.
There.
Nice chronic boost.
After yeah. It's not really a
Starting Lord Warfare is the hardest part, in my opinion.
the second difference. Exactly.
Yeah, Ellen has some tricky stuff. Like right away, the spring ball into the Chorizo hand in the room to the left is pretty difficult.
We didn't used to use that culprit in runs, but a while ago it was found out that it's faster to reset.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Reset the console and then start back from there. And you can just
And then coming up, he has to be really careful when getting the cold Chorizo missiles, because you can accidentally fall through a set of crumble blocks and lose a ton of time. I've actually done it before, and it's not fun.
so now Gobi's Valley has one of the most.
I think I saw Jack do that twice in a race versus M-Chan.
Spot and skips having juke pegs into nose. Cheesy.
Yeah, this fight always looks really cool. I think from what I heard, you get in like a certain position, and then once you
Yeah.
shoot up, you can dodge all his attacks.
Yeah, it can be cheesed pretty easily.
Because you're increasing damage, essentially. Can't take any more.
And then he's going to get Screw Attack, which is a really cool item. It makes what we call the worst room in the game quite trivial. In most categories, it's a pretty tough room.
This one can come. The rings in this level influence the route a little bit. It used to be routed
There's also another place coming out where he can lose a lot of time from a crumble block at the Mickey Mouse missiles, or what we call the Mickey Mouse missiles, because the room looks like Mickey Mouse's head. This game has a lot of funny room names.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh, come on!
Yeah. Slap bot. Gotta be careful. Slap bot enemy.
What's up, Blunt Bunny?
So he's killing key hunters in that room to save time on lag with power bombs. I'm probably way behind the stream.
Yeah, that's like where I'm at, and I'm watching two shows.
Smart man with old feathers. Yeah. A lot of people
Coming up on the Ridley fight, Rollin deep.
go for it, but marathon,
Should I let go a jump?
all your moves. Alright, so we got that ring there because it doesn't actually rise up until it's on camera, and if you hit the camera correctly, which is actually kind of hard because you have to keep the camera facing away from the ring.
So Ridley isn't too bad in 100%. You only had to shoot him with 20 of your charge shots. He can also opt to use some supers, but I don't know that he will here.
No, he didn't. He did swoops mostly, so I couldn't do it. But that was a pretty good fight. Otherwise, almost got punished for missing that last shot at the end, but nope.
Yeah, if he does some pogos, you can use super missiles because they have better damage per second than your charge shots, but they're difficult to aim when he's doing swoops, and you don't want to waste them because you need them from Turian.
I try to throw in 6 if I can, but
yeah.
Same thing here, the ring doesn't spawn.
No, maybe Overfiend can say this for me.
Oh wow, this doesn't he's not getting it. I wonder if he doesn't know. Yeah, he doesn't get out of that one pass. Damn. Oh wow, that one of those things. I know. Yup. That's well, he did have a different camera than most people do there. I don't know if that affected anything.
need to practice some of these parts.
Same.
This route will do so many transformations after
Nice.
I have no idea, like. Oh, he's like running all the way out of the way.
That was a 2-tap, and this might be good. It'll be surprising.
Yeah, that one was control easy. He did have one.
I was moving too fast, I guess. My movement's been pretty good. It's just some like minor tricks that I haven't been getting this strong.
But kind of hard to time in if you miss, and then you have to climb back up. One of the eggs doesn't hit.
So coming up soon, he's going to be cleaning up the Bubble Mountain area.
He's approaching, grab him.
And then he'll be going to the Croc layer, which is quite interesting. The game intends you to have already done that way earlier, so it's going to be doing it with a bunch of items that would ordinarily be doing it with.
Because he will just go back beneath the ground.
I missed Sleep of Faith.
Dang.
Just grab it out of the air, but it's really hard.
It's a pretty nice damage boost strat you can use to get over to the Norfair reserve room area over here.
I usually approach it like different, because he held down instead of up, which makes it a little more difficult to aim, but I guess we're used to doing it that way. Yeah, and then that was an interesting route that he did there. So he beat Bonnie from the honeycomb, the cactus, and then he did go eat. Yeah. So that skips the point section. Wait, he did Ruby. He did the Ruby. No, he did. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, but that what he did was.
So what we're getting at is there's a strong possibility this is very impressive run going on.
It's a very impressive run going on.
Yeah, it's a good run, but route is just a little different. Yeah. Like I said earlier, it's cool to see all these like, route changes Japanese running through because we don't see that generally.
That's the easy way to do Croc, in my opinion.
Yeah, so with all the beams he has, it just takes one charge shot to kill Crocomire, which is a nice little time save. And it also eliminates any RNG. If you did the route where you fight the boss earlier in the game, you have to put up with more crap.
Hey, look what I got.
And he also probably just got Spike Suit, which can allow him to save a few seconds doing a spark to X-ray.
He actually got good here.
I'm not doing it though, but I messed up shutting off the echoes. I just do it for show. I don't actually keep it because I lose it for sure.
Yeah, it's hard to keep because X-ray is a good several minutes. Maybe not several minutes, but a few minutes for sure from this point. And if you accidentally hit the wrong inputs, you will set off the spark, which is really easy to do.
I jumped late leaving Croc.
Makes sense because I think it makes sense because then you're not just like,
Man, all these minor mistakes I don't usually make, but the pace is still decent.
and then you don't have to do like a turnaround, I guess. Makes sense. I was kind of expecting you to say, well, Mr. Kisser. Oh, you gotta go.
So one interesting thing about this route in comparison to the old one,
I guess I didn't realize, because I found that in Flip-Flop Wood, but not in
to open that door leaving, and I think that's the only use for it in the entire run. In this route.
So, leaving the ring chain for the end is actually really useful because you can collect it with the features there, and it's 10 GB.
Of course, Overfiend's just using it for fun now, apparently.
Oh, I like that strategy, just like sort of walking off of the cliff. Instead of jumping, yeah. Alright, and then that work here. Done. You almost got a 7-hour go kickers.
So I don't think I've practiced these on my new TV or at any point in the past 3 weeks. So
no.
It's kind of expected for this to go sloppy, but they're kind of easy rooms anyway.
Transform, get all those extra tokens and stuff. Alright, now he's gonna make the long trek to open that monster mission. We do the levels in this order because after freezing the light section, it will switch chickies, and it's best to have the Mad Monster Mansion one spawn before you do that. So that's why that level is done before freezing. It's like the 5th level that you reach.
You should be coming up on the long spike called X-Ray. That's where you would have used that Shine Spark. But it's hard to keep it all the way to here.
Oh, fish. Yeah,
You're gonna be going for reverse slinky, right?
that saves like a second and a half or something.
I've never done that in my life.
Not many players have. It's commonly considered one of, if not the hardest strategies in the game.
So this seems on a pretty good pace right now. A lot better than 245. Banjo's very unforgiving. So if he did happen to die, he could waste up for like 10 minutes getting back to where he was.
But yeah, you have to recollect notes and Jinjo's in the Jinjo Jiggy.
Or if he didn't get 100 notes.
So there should only be 3 items left after this missile.
Alright, so he does do the throttle. For the longest time, we viewed well as banjo, but it was found that it's faster to do the pumpkin well. Like we didn't end. Okay. Oh yeah. No, you're fine. So you do it as well as the pumpkin instead. Not more than well. That camera going to the salary results is kind of awkward. Yeah.
What are you gonna do if you got 99% overheat?
It's like manually flips the whole camera around. That doesn't. It's bad right now. Yeah, that guy is a big trouble. Usually very dodgeable.
You guys do another run at some point during the marathon to make up for it?
Just only have 2 more items. And that would be time for Turian.
This should be the last item.
Yeah, oh yeah. Turian at 100% is quite difficult. I don't know what strategies Overfiend uses, but with full items, you can really blaze through them, through all the rooms. Optimally, it requires a lot of very quick item switching and canceling, a lot of very fast inputs.
So 120/20 G4, that's like 119 even with the skip, so I made so many mistakes too, that's surprising. So yeah, this is a 120 unless I soft lock for sure, but it might be a 119 if I play well. What do you think about that RPG?
Sure.
There's a lot of help. Yeah. Normally you don't have that much help at this time of the month. Usually you have like 4.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm on some I just like erase old routes from them.
Now my commentary won't be 45 seconds behind. It's a very good room too.
Those were rooms.
Yeah, room 3. Room 3 is commonly considered the hardest room.
I'm probably just gonna go straight to after the church.
Especially in 100% where there's an optional mock ball into a spring ball at the end of the room. Which is very difficult to pull off. So now he's got Metroid skip where he's going to try to manipulate the Metroid to jump over and around it repeatedly and get to the end of the room.
I like doing that when you're talking.
Yeah.
6 jump though, that's pretty good.
Especially in 100% where you'd have to sit there and wait for the Metroid to drain all of your E-tanks. And then you'd have to refill them, and you wouldn't have had enough supers to do a crystal flash. So
well, that was so terrible, MB1, because I couldn't get into the whole RPG.
Come on!
I forgot I only had 6 supers, and I was like sitting there spamming them.
Come on! You get in a Talon Trotter, do something.
So this fight is pretty interesting in 100%. The first, or this phase, is just going to be 20 charge shots. And then after that, he's going to do an interesting trick to be able to damage Mother Brain during the cutscene. Which makes the third phase a lot shorter. So he has to take damage in a specific way so that this sequence here is thrown off, allows him to stand up. That's what the trick is called, a stand-up glitch. It allows him to stand up and move around during this cutscene. Which the game intends you to be completely inactive. But since he can move during the cutscene, when the Metroid is transferring its energy to Samus, you can actually do damage to Mother Brain, which is going into here. And ideally, you can make the third phase only take a couple shots. He also has to be a little careful during parts of this because it's a little finicky. If he gets greedy and tries to go for too many shots at the end, you can end up with a soft lock because you're not supposed to charge shoot with the rainbow beam. So he has to be careful to avoid accidentally doing that. That's pretty good stand up.
So decided to not go for that chicken plane. It's like not very much difference.
The escape is mostly going to be the same as other categories. If you wanted to get really insane, you could leave Screw Attack on to do a different strategy, but it's pretty difficult. Looks like you're gonna get a 119, Overfiend. Is your PP a 118? Probably still concentrating.
That was, I missed PB by 3 seconds.
Oh, right.
Wow. Yeah, I thought you had, I figured you had a 119, so was wondering if that was going to be close to your PB. Good run.
Yeah, damn, almost a PB for the Overfiend.
When's 118?
My PB didn't do an opener on Dragon because I was being an idiot, and didn't get wraparound shot on Gauntlet because I forgot to throw my TV up. So, I mean, I should have 118, but like, I was without a TV for like 3 weeks, and yeah, I just haven't had time to play really. But timers
still going.
I thought I stopped it, but I guess not. That was a lot better than I was expecting it to go.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Now we got RPG running a bunch of Bomberman games.
Yeah, if he's done having his little stibbity blah blah party over there.
Yeah, so coming into the Bomberman block, we might get a special guest. Kurt Q may be making an appearance for the final run, which is Bomberman Generations, but there's no guarantees on that. So it's pretty much just gonna be me and whoever wants to, come in and do whatever. But I'm gonna be focusing on all the runs. So yeah, we'll probably start switching over pretty soon. I don't know if you want to let the credits roll. That's fine if you do.
You gotta get to Dare Force.
Well, we have to see if it's 100.
Yeah. So let that happen.
Can't think of that I missed anything. Like, the way I practice this route, I sort of just like have my mind set on where to go and what to do. I think it helps that I never played any percent, else I'd probably like forget things way easier. Okay, cool.
Hundo, that's cool.
Yeah, it is a cool RPG. Means I don't have to do this over again.
Well, we wouldn't make you do it over again, I don't think. I mean, that'd be
No, I mean, I would offer if Joe wanted me to. I don't think Joe's gonna say no to, like, more runs. Okay, so up next we got, bombs. Bombs and men or something.
Pocket Bomberman.
Yeah, Pocket Bomberman is a really, really fun game, and it's got really good soundtrack, and it's. I have the world record at 11 minutes and 39 seconds, so it's a really quick one. And like if you're looking to pick up a short game, this is definitely a good one to choose. It's a Game Boy Color, but it's like you can play it on regular Game Boy. It's like a black cartridge.
Well, Josh was tired of listening.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cut stream in 5, 4,